The team is ready. Standing by for your beacon, Commander. Copy, acknowledge. I replied, my gravelly voice steady, filled with a dangerous new resolve. Didn't waste a second, I lunged toward the tremendous impact crater, where the support pod's cache was already rising from the fractured ground. With practiced fluid motion, I slammed a fresh magazine into my empty Verdict pistol, racking the slide before slipping her back into my leg holster. My hands swept over the secure latches of the main crate, pulling out a fresh, democracy-approved AR-23 Liberator assault rifle. I snapped a full magazine into the receiver with a heavy metallic slap, then shoved a fresh batch of G16 impact grenades directly onto my tactical belt. I will call them just as soon as I get outside this facility. Right on cue. A deafening shriek split the gray twilight overhead. The tactical hell bomb I had requested was breaking the atmosphere. Its high-speed entry through the cloud layer tearing the air apart with a fierce, burning roar. The protective orbital pod slammed violently into the concrete floor of the open courtyard, fracturing the stone and sending a wall of hot dust outward into the fog. The heavy structural casing split open with a pressurized hiss, and the monolithic demolition device rose smoothly up from its anchor base. I vaulted towards the device, my fingers slamming the manual keypad inputs directly into the device's blast-shielded core interface. Hellbomb activated! Initiating countdown! 10 seconds. The core began to pulse with a blinding white light, its riveting electronic tone accelerating in pitch. I turned furiously and sprinted hard toward a smoking breach in the stronghold's outer walls, my heavy boots kicking up pieces of wet stone and black sludge. As I broke out into the humid, thick fog of Malevolent Creek. The air outside smelled of burning circuitry and stale rain. I slammed to a halt knee-deep in the tar-like muck, reaching for my forearm tackpad to key in the deployment request. For the rest of the fire team waiting in the orbital tubes above the shock-absorbing pods, designed to break the atmosphere at extreme velocities, only to push up out the ground when they open, to reveal their heroic cargo. I threw the beacon, the glowing blue sphere spun through the twilight, landing with a thick splash right in the center of a decaying root system. A massive, brilliant pillar of blue light shot straight into the low clouds. Behind me, the countdown hit absolute zero. Boom! The hell bomb detonated! The shockwave didn't just rattle my visor, it shoved the air clean out of my chest. It was a compact, highly concentrated, and terrifyingly powerful nuclear flash that vaporized the concrete block, the massive broadcast antenna, and the entire center core of the jammer tower in a single blinding instant. High-velocity concrete fragments and scorched metal panels rained down through the trees like falling stars, hissing as they sank into the black bog. Through the rising wall of dark smoke and blue mist, the sky screamed once more. Exactly 3 flaming streaks tore down through the cloud deck in a perfect tight wedge formation, heading straight toward my position. The line was restored. The grid was ours, and deep within the dense jungle canopy ahead, the civilian security bunkers were holding for the moment. I gripped the improved hand grip of my Liberator, my sights locked onto the coordinate path leading north toward the power nodes. Above us, The Star of Dawn had aggressively dropped its anchor altitude, maintaining a dangerously low orbit of only 1 kilometer above the battlefield. The sheer mass of the super destroyer was incredibly heavy on her fuel reserves, burning through thruster cells just to stay suspended in the atmosphere. But that cost was vastly countered by the supreme lethality she gained at this close range. Her orbital targeting response was instantaneous, with a good helldiver guiding her guns from the dirt. We were completely unstoppable.
The 3 fresh pods cracked open out of the mud, venting pressurized steam into the swamp. The divers stepped into the muck, immediately raising their primary weapons and forming a tight, synchronized defensive perimeter around the clearing.
Caedmon to Wargs! Move out! We're running out of time!
With our sights tracking the blue fog and the shadow of our ship looming directly overhead, we turned north and began our hard push toward the objective.